So, Linda, tell me about your friendship with Natalie.
Well, Natalie and I have been best friends since the first day of high school.
Yeah.
When I was younger, she welcomed me into her home. My family went through some financial struggles. We were homeless, living in a motel, and Natalie's family kind of didn't want me to have to feel those pains, I guess, and they welcomed me in with open arms. We've been just inseparable, I think, you know, throughout our whole growing up until I moved to Oklahoma. She lives in California. Well, even throughout the years, you know, when I was in Oklahoma, she always made herself a presence in my life, no matter what. She always found me if I changed my number or, well, earlier this year, I lost a friend through a fentanyl overdose, and I found him. So it was a very hard time for me. I kind of separated myself from the people that I care about, Natalie included. And finally, about a month ago, I decided, you know, I need my friend back. I need to make sure that the people around me are as strong as can be, and that, you know, I felt alone. So I needed to feel her presence again.
Yeah.
So my husband and I, we took a trip to California. I showed up at Natalie's house, you know, surprise, hey, I'm here. She wasn't there when I showed up. She was at work, and her new boyfriend answered the door. You know, I was polite. You know, I told him, let her know that I came by or whatever. And when I finally found her, you know, she was at work. I came to her house. I stayed with her, and it just kind of seemed like from the minute that I got there, the warm, open, you know, arms that I always got, the loving, connected conversation, everything that we used to have was kind of dead in the water. She would come home from work and go straight upstairs and be with her boyfriend and not talk to me. I'd be there like cooking dinner and like doing her son's hair and trying to do everything I could, and she would just kind of, oh, I'm on my way to work, and then bye, and just leave. Or, you know, she would come home and be like, oh, I'm gonna go run errands with her new friend, who I feel like kind of took my place. I don't know what I did, and I just want to know.
How long were you staying with him?
We were in California for about 3 weeks.
So it was 3 weeks?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 3 weeks of her going out, doing her own thing, leaving you around, and you sort of hanging out with Lamar.
Absolutely.
Got
yeah.
it. Okay.
I mean, and if not with Lamar, then I was just at the house either by myself or with her son.
Yeah,
so,
got it.
You
Makes
know.
sense. All right, everyone, before we meet Natalie, take a look at this video.
Herlinda, the reason why I've been distant is because I feel like you've been sleeping with my man, Lamar. So when you visited last month, you were braiding his hair, spending time while I'm at work. I want to know why Lamar kept asking about you when you left. I've been cheated on before. I have women's intuition. I know what it feels like, and something just ain't right anymore. I think you and Lamar slept together. Something is not right.
I would never
do it when I'm there.
I mean, you were never there. How am I going to do something when you're there and you were never there?
I was there. I was upstairs.
Natalie.
You could have been like, come downstairs,
Natalie.
we're hanging out.
Why do I have to tell you to come downstairs? I just came from Oklahoma, 1,500 miles. You can come down the stairs.
Well,
I mean, let's be real. Like, let's be real. I drove 1,500 miles. You can't walk 15 stairs?
well, no, obviously I felt like you were doing something with my man. Why would I want to be around you?
Natalie, I did her too. You feel like I'm doing something with him?
You did this in high school, Herlinda.
I mean, I'm not a kid
I'm not
anymore.
putting nothing
Granted,
past you.
okay,
You and Ronell
I had a messed up past.
always are cheating on each other, whatever the case may be. So
That's how you want to throw it? Because me and Ronell have problems now. I want your man?
Who knows?
Oh,
Who knows?
wow. That is wild.
I want to know from you, because you just brought up Ronell, her man. From your perspective, what was their relationship like? What is it like?
At first it was great, you know, and then after a while, he had some he was putting her on a secret because he was married before.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's time that we meet him so that we can get his
Yeah,
side of the
bring
story
him
as well.
out.
So everyone, please bring
him
Ronell
out.
out. Everyone, welcome Ronell to the show. Ronell, how's y'all's relationship? Is it good?
It's up and down.
Up and down.
You know, I can't say it's 100% good. I believe we're both going through things.
Well, infidelity will definitely do it to you
I
guys.
don't.
Oh.
Let me just say that. On
Yeah,
both ends.
it will. Let's put it like this. Apparently, I don't have a best friend or a great husband, but I'm here to hopefully make sure that we can leave here with an understanding, if nothing else. Like, I mean,
I'm
really.
serious.
Like,
Ronell,
let's be real.
Erlinda said that you cheated on her in the past. Is that true?
True. I take accountability for it. I don't run from it.
So why wouldn't she do that to him?
Were you ever suspicious, Ronell, of Erlinda and Lamar having any type of sexual or emotional
No,
relationship?
because he
Just out
wasn't
of this.
there.
That's absurd.
Oh, let's
That
talk about
is
it. He
just
was never there.
absurd.
He was visiting his son. That was another thing. They're
Is Lamar
alone.
here? Can we ask him? Where is?
Well, the funny
because
part
this-
is that we did ask Lamar to be here today, and he declined, which is interesting because Natalie, you want us to unlock Erlinda's phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah,
it
so
makes
one of the
sense.
things on the show, normally it's when relationships,
Right.
we have partners who want to unlock their phone. This time, your friend wanted to
Yeah, I
unlock your
get that
phone.
now.
Yeah. And we tried to do the same for Lamar so that we could get his side as well because, you know, we want to go through both phones. But again, he declined to be here. But he did agree after saying we couldn't unlock his phone, he couldn't be here, that he would join us remotely. So I think it's time to talk to Lamar now remotely. So everyone, please welcome Lamar.
Hey.
Lamar, I want to know, welcome to the show. How do you feel about what you just heard?
Yeah, Lamar, how do you
I don't know
feel?
where to start.
Well, Lamar, let me ask you point blank. Did you have any type of sexual relationship with Natalie's best friend, Herlinda?
No.
Thank you.
That's
Well, why
unreal.
would you even let her braid your hair when I'm not there?
I'm a cosmetologist, Natalie.
Right.
I do hair
Let me
for a living.
Exactly. That's part of it too. Let me say one thing.
I'm
Okay.
trying to figure it out.
Well, you're trying to figure out, so I think this is no better time than now for us to unlock the phones.
Oh,
Oh wow.
You know, Natalie, you
bring
asked
it
us to
out.
unlock Herlinda's phone to find out if she cheated and were in communications with your boyfriend, Lamar.
right. I want to know if they even exchanged numbers.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Well, Herlinda says she is not in communication in any way.
At all.
We were checking her texts, her DMs, her apps, and even her emails. All right. My unlock the phone investigator, when it came to was she communicating with your boyfriend Lamar? We checked the texts, and Herlinda is telling the truth.
Thank you. Not one time. Never. I don't even have his number in my phone.
Okay.
I don't even
My-
think we're friends on Facebook.
My unlock
Okay.
the phone. Well, we're going to that. My unlock the phone investigator searched your DMs.
Yeah.
Herlinda said she is not communicating, and Herlinda is telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. 20 years. 20 years.
My unlock the phone investigator then searched all of your apps to see if you're communicating at all with Lamar. Herlinda is telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, apologize.
Okay.
Now we
all
went
right.
through emails because it was
Okay,
important
wait,
to go
one
through
more,
emails.
One
Go
more,
for it.
One more.
My unlock the phone investigator searched through your entire emails to see if there
All
was
of
any
them.
communication. And again, Herlinda was telling the truth.
Thank you. Apologize. Apologize.
Okay, but I get it. There was no evidence, but you know, I still felt some way. I did. I didn't.
Right, and I can understand that as a woman, but really, Natalie, like really, you've known me. I've never even been attracted to the same guys that you're attracted to. Like, I would never hurt you like that. I would never want you to feel the feelings that I have felt from somebody else.
Yeah, I understand.
I do feel like because there is, I mean, that accusation is big. I do believe there's an apology that is owed. Can
It
you give
is.
your friend that?
Okay. I apologize. I apologize to you and Lamar.
Great.
I'm glad that it didn't happen, but I'm just.
I understand your insecurity started
Very
coming out
much
because the
insecurity.
bond between you and Lamar is struggling right now.
Yeah.
But there's a bigger piece here that is at play. And it's because you said that she's been there for you, and I understand that for you, it's been a one-sided relationship.
hasn't been there for
I
me.
will tell you this. There is some valid points to her, and I saw that you were arguing them back and being like, but I'm here. I don't like the call. You do need to show up for your friend. If you really believe this is your sister, you do owe her to show up for her in the way that she needs you to show up. So I do think
And I'm
you
sorry
owe her.
too. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was lacking in that area, and I was probably
feel
being
like
selfish.
I needed you too.
And I'm sorry. I feel like we're better than that. Like, you should be able to tell me that. Even if it has to be told in a text for me to get it, I'll still get it, and I'll still try to change it. I've always tried to change it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
But
feel like
I'm
you've made
not a
changes for me, and
texter.
I've made
I don't
changes
feel
for
like
you.
you could read a text the way I feel.
Next time you really need her, she doesn't pick up the phone immediately, leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
And now what you've done is you put it in her court to say, are you going to show up for me as a friend?
Yeah.
I left you, I needed you, and now you've heard her. She needs to get on
Yeah.
the phone. So if she hears you and she doesn't show up, now you know your friend is not going to be there for you, and it's fully going to stay one-sided. And if she does show up, now you can rebuild this bond, all
I'll
right?
do better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do better.
she said she'll do better. Well, listen, Natalie, I appreciate you being here so much. And Lamar, I appreciate you being here. I'm glad we got cleared on that. I'm asking y'all to be excused because next, you asked me to unlock your man's
Can I give
phone.
her a hug real quick?
Yeah, you can. I could see that there's issues in your relationship. You even expressed that there's something going on that you don't know how to meet what she needs. And Herlinda, you're also concerned about the relationship you have with your husband, Ronell.
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, we've been together for 14 years, and we've had a lot of different situations, infidelity, lies, just deceitfulness on his part, and I just want to make sure that the person that he's presenting himself to be, that he is.
How many times has he cheated on you in the past that's bringing these issues up?
I mean, I couldn't give you like a solid number, but it's probably been at least more than 5, probably 5 to 10. I don't know for sure.
Ronell, are you cheating on her?
No.
Right now, there's no cheating
guess
at all.
we'll
No.
see.
Are you communicating with any other women?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay. What do you want to say to Herlinda right now?
I mean, I believe that, you know, I've been through everything with you. You know what I'm saying? I have done. I never knocked what I've done to you. I never said, oh, I didn't do that or anything like that. I take full responsibility, full accountability. I feel like that goes a long way. I feel like...
Can I stop you somewhere? Because I think a lot of men say this, and I think there's a point of correction. A lot of men, when they get caught cheating or when they are told, they say, well, look, I took accountability. But the next step after accountability is actually direct action, which means that you change the behavior.
Exactly.
And so when the behavior doesn't change, it doesn't matter if you've taken accountability
And it
for
doesn't
your
build the
pants.
trust, yeah.
It doesn't build the trust. Do you feel like, okay, I'm gonna ask you 2 sincere questions. I want to be as honest as possible because I know after 14 years of being together with somebody, people change. They grow, their desires change. 2 things. First, do you really believe in monogamy?
I mean, yes.
Okay, I don't believe it. And what I was doing there, what I was doing there, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and if you've ever watched this show, I've given both men and women an opportunity to be honest, and then what I help them do is to navigate that conversation with their partner. What I was giving you there was an opportunity for you to be honest and transparent with her so that I could help you navigate. That's what we're trying to do. Second question I had for you is there new sexual desires that you have or things that you're into, kinks, fetishes? We get older, we start liking different things that maybe there's conversations you haven't had with her.
Yes.
But why? I tell you, you can tell me anything. We've done.
Why is there
we've been together how many
why
years?
is there a
We've done pretty
fear of
much
telling
everything
her
else.
about the things that you want to desire?
Because it gets used against me.
Oh.
I don't think that that's true, Karamo. I don't use it against him. What I use against him is whenever I've dealt with the cheating and infidelities and something will happen that'll trigger that incident, even though it was 4 years ago, I just found the picture yesterday. So even though for you it was 4 years ago and you feel like you've been perfect for 4 years, I found the picture yesterday and the wound is still open. So
Got
he's
it.
like, oh, you throwing it into my face, you're throwing it into my face. No, honey, you're not changing it. So how am I gonna have the conversation?
Well, it's time to unlock Ronell's phone right now. Herlinda, I know you wanted me to unlock Ronell's phone to find out if Ronell was on any dating apps. He says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps, and he is telling the truth. Herlinda wanted to know if Ronell is paying for porn. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his entire phone, and he is not telling the truth. He is actively subscribed to OnlyFans.
That's something that we're definitely gonna have to discuss.
I can't be a fan?
I mean, my
I'm
fan.
playing.
Can you only be my fan?
What?
All right. Herlinda also wants to know if Ronell is communicating with any other women. He says he's not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched and found 200 photos. These photos were screen grabs of different women and men, and also 2 pics that we had in the phone. We don't
Are
know
you
if those were
serious?
sent out.
Are you serious? Over 200 photos?
Yes.
I want to know what
What do you have
kind
to say to
first
this?
before I
'Cause
can really
you're-
say anything.
the
'Cause I'm
thing is
shocked,
he's not
but-
denying any of
No,
this.
I mean, and that's the thing. Is like, depending on what the photos are, like, I don't have a problem with him looking at photos or, you know what I'm saying, doing what I feel like guys do, but I need to know what these photos are. Are these other females that you know? Are these just random, you know, what is going on that you feel the need to keep this stuff in your pocket at all times? Like, essentially, like, what's the reason?
It's definitely not cheating to me on that part. It's definitely not cheating. I
None
feel
of
like
it's
it's not.
Do you feel like, from what you heard today, that he is cheating?
Based on the information, I don't think that he's cheating. I think that, you know, he may have an issue as far as the porn situation, but I don't think that he's actively doing the things that he used to do.
Great. Okay, perfect. I encourage what y'all to do here is to start more communication about this stuff. Brother, a lot of this, I'm going to tell you right now, is going to start on you. And I get it. She's going through her things, so you feel scared. You don't want to upset her more. You don't want to have the things. But y'all going to be in this pattern.
Yeah.
And it's going to be destructive.
It takes
and
away
it's
my
going to get
choices.
worse if you can't be honest with her.
I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry. And I agreed to get help.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, everyone. Well, listen, stay with us, friends. We'll be right back with more. I'm going to try the best. Want more unlocked phones, DNA reveals, and family drama? Then make sure you're subscribed to the Karamo Show YouTube.